Happy Halloween and welcome back to Melanie Loves Death Metal. I could easily make a video today of all of the albums you should be listening to in regards to death metal and Halloween. There's several YouTubers out there already that have done this, but I'm going to focus just on underground death metal today. I feel like let's get back to the roots of this channel and do something like this finally. It has been a long time since I've just talked about only underground death metal bands, and these are perfect for today. So if you're in the mood for some grimy, dirty, filthy death metal, it's Halloween, you really want to set the tone, these are great albums to pull off your shelf or even go and listen to on Bandcamp if you don't own them. And I feel like they're great call-outs. I could have easily made at least 20, 30, 50 albums for this video, but I chose 5. I decided to keep it easy on myself, especially for editing. And let's go ahead and get started. I could have easily called out, Mortician, or Acid Witch, or Merciful Fate, or King Diamond, the obvious players for Halloween. But I'm going to go with, for my first one, Fleshrot, which I am sporting their blood splatter shirt today. It is a perfect Halloween shirt. Awesome tie-dye. This is one of my favorite shirts. I don't wear it very often because I want to keep it in good condition. But yeah, Fleshrot. They're a band out of Texas. They're known for their demo that came out in 2020. It was highly sought after. Sells out every single time it gets reissued. And this is just beastly, low-end death metal. Now, they do have a full-length out that is currently out on Desert Wastelands Productions, and I think Masako was the other put out too, so it's a split release called Unburied Corpse. That is also a great album, but in regards to the Halloween theme, the true Halloween theme here, their demo, as you can see by the album cover, is horror movie. It is based around horror movie. It is the theme, so it is the perfect quick listen to get you started off for your Halloween playlist. Check out Fleshrot. They are a great band. I love their music, and again, this fucking shirt is awesome. So the next band that I want to talk about is Seeping Protoplasm. The name alone just goes perfectly for Halloween. This is their first full-length Exhale Extinction that came out in Headsplit Records. This is a band out of Japan, so we've got Japanese death metal here. This is like trash can-like sounding drums, chunky guitars and bass. There's amazing guitar solos spread out throughout the whole entire album. It is just dirty, buzzsaw, whacking my microphone there, dirty, buzzsaw, filthy death metal. This band kind of came out of nowhere for me this year. This has been one of the better releases to come out this year. I feel like it's kind of flown underneath the radar. A lot of people don't really know about it, but this is fantastic underground death metal. It is very much in the vein of the old school death metal realm, but they do it well. They obviously wear their influences on their sleeves, but again, they're honoring these bands in a very good manner, and this stuff is very, very good. So if you're not familiar with Seeping Protoplasm, definitely check them out. As always, links will be in the description. So the next band is the perfect name and a perfect amount of filth for what we're talking about in regards to Halloween. And this is none other than the band Chunked. This is their EP, Inhaling the Infestation. This is the guy from Fleshrot. If you're familiar with Fleshrot, fantastic band. Probably could have easily gone on this list too. This is his side project that he has, the main frontman from Fleshrot. This was out on Corpse Crystal earlier this year. I think I gave one of these away too. Pretty sure I did. This is just really filthy death metal, more on the brutal death metal side here and there. The band, he is from Tennessee, so it's U.S. death metal. And just, I couldn't think of any other, this was just perfect for Halloween is what I'm trying to say. Essentially, the song names alone are perfect for Halloween in the filthy vein. If you're into the just gory disgustingness of death metal. Putridity is a song. I mean, there you go. Putridity is literally a word that goes with Halloween. Submerged in Rotten Sewage is the final track on this CD. Liquid, cranial detonation, concrete veins, pulsing excrement. I mean, what more could you possibly want for a death metal playlist for Halloween? So checked out Chunked. I mean, the name alone just goes perfectly for what we're talking about today, for the holiday. That's one of the best holidays of the year, if you want to be honest here. So check them out. Awesome, awesome stuff. Now, do you want to slow it down a little bit here? Do you really want to go more into the crushing, heavy, punishing, suffocating death doom realm? Well, I've got you covered on that, because this has been a release that I've listened to a lot since I've gotten it. I feel like more people should be talking about it, especially if you're a death doom fanatic, because this EP from Warm Altar called Astral Scourge, that came out on Gurgling Gore earlier this year. Actually, was it this year or last year? I can't remember. Fantastic EP. My God. Punishing, crushing, suffocating death doom. And the best part about this, one-man band along with Chunked there, does everything, and it sounds simply fantastic. The album cover really, really gets you there. It really explains to you what you're listening to. You got 7 tracks, just awesome, awesome stuff. Not 7, sorry, 5. I can't count. Jesus Christ. But this is a phenomenal album. And if you are somebody that associates death doom with Halloween, this is the perfect thing to pull off the shelf today and listen to. So check out Warm Altar. As always, links will be in the description. And then finally, to finish off my Halloween playlist of what I'll be listening to today and what you guys should definitely check out if you've never heard any of these bands. This band really needs no introduction when it comes to underground death metal, but it is a record that I listen to quite often still, even though it's been out for a couple years now. It is just one of my favorite filthy, disgusting, grimy, stank-faced death metal. Like, you listen to this and you need a goddamn shower. And that is Cryptworm with their first full-length album called Spewing Mephitic Putridity. This is out on Me Saco und Ocho. I think there was also some CDs and tapes that were put out by... it's escaping me right now, of course, because I'm recording. Extremely Rotten Productions. I know that for a fact. And I feel like I'm missing one. Was it Not Desert Wastelands. I'm blanking. I'm sorry, Dark Descent maybe? I can't remember. But this is fantastic. I mean, this is old school sounding, just disgusting, filthy, murky, grimy, slimy, chunky, crushing, filthy death metal. And it is one of my favorite albums to come out in recent years. I still listen to this all the time. That album artwork alone pretty much just explains what you're listening to. And it goes to the back of the record too, right there. Fantastic album artwork. If you're not familiar with Cryptworm, they're out of the UK. They do have a couple of EPs out there as well that are really good. But this is a phenomenal first debut album. You should definitely check it out. So that is all that I have today. A quick little banger video, as the young kids like to call it. Happy Halloween. Please stay safe tonight, especially if you're going out partying, doing all those things. Just enjoy your music. If you decide to stay home, hopefully some of these suggestions will bring you joy today. And again, have a great Halloween, and I will see you in the next one.